Hello and welcome to the Korean Beauty Show podcast. I'm your host, Lauren Lee, K-beauty expert, founder of Australia's first online K-beauty store, Style Story, and your guide to everything you need to know to perfect your K-beauty routine. So welcome back to another episode of the show, and on today's episode I am going to run through the TikTok viral Korean skincare and makeup products, and also share some of my own thoughts about the trending products, why I think they're popular, who I think they're going to be good for, and some that I personally just don't really rate. So stick around if you're keen for some, some truth bombs, to be honest, because not everything that's trending is worth it. Not everything that's trending is, something that I think that everyone necessarily needs to try. And of course, at the moment, I think I mentioned on the show before, a lot of our customers are coming to us asking about stuff that they've seen on TikTok and giving us their feedback, their honest feedback on it once they've tried it. And sometimes their expectations don't exactly align with what they've been told on TikTok. So let's jump into the list and I'll tell you why. So the first one on the list is Dr. Jart's Cicapair Color Correcting Cream. This one was so popular. I feel like particularly last year, this just went off. We sold out of this more times than I can tell you. Pretty much every time we have it in store, it sells out. It sold out so much to the point that there were problems at the headquarters in Korea with getting new stock out last year. So there was a period of like 2 or 3 months, I think, where we just did not have this in store at all because it was impossible to get any stock. So this is the impact these days of going viral on TikTok. It's just, it causes, for the company, I guess, headaches getting new product out. But for suppliers, consumers as well, who want to get their hands on it. So this cream, and I will let you know that this has recently been updated, and what they have done is they've taken the sun protection factor, the SPF factor, down. Depending on where you're based and who you're getting your supply from, it may be different. Dr. Jart being a global brand, they do have differences in the naming of their products and sometimes the formulations and availability in between markets. So what's available in North America is not always the same as what's being sold in Korea. I will let you know that. So at Style Story, we sell the stuff that is available in the Korean market. So ours always corresponds to what's happening in Korea and not necessarily North America. But this product has been updated and they have taken the SPF factor down from a 40 to a 22. And I think I discussed more earlier in the year on the show, I think so, that, I wouldn't be too worried about that because you shouldn't be using this product for your SPF anyway. It's really just a nice bonus. This is a makeup product after all, so I would never recommend relying on this for your sole protection against the sun. It's just not going to be used that way. So that aside, I don't think that should be a major concern to anyone. What is this product? The key is kind of in the name. It is a color correcting cream, so a kind of makeup concealer product, and this one goes from green to beige on application. So it's one of those ones that will help with people that get redness, red spots and things like that they just want to bring down the angriness, the aggression in it. It just makes it look a lot less red. It contains Centella asiatica, which is obviously a very, very popular ingredient in K-beauty. Now, I have used this product myself, and so I will also share, I guess, my personal experiences with using it. Now, you guys know that I am rosacea prone, so I was a little bit concerned about this product, whether it would actually make that worse. I know that it is an anti-redness cream, but anti-redness and anti-rosacea are definitely not the same thing, so I proceeded with a lot of caution before introducing this into my skincare routine. I was using it just on one side of my face for a while just to triple check that it wasn't making things worse. And I definitely don't think it did make things worse. It takes the angry color out of the rosacea, that's for sure, and sort of counteracts it. If you've got bigger spots, if you've got, like, sometimes I get little cystic pimples still pop up, on my neck and places like that, it doesn't do the perfect job of concealing those, I would say. I think it definitely works better for tiny little spots, but the bigger they are, the harder I think it just is to conceal generally. But in terms of making them look less angry and red, it definitely does do that. The other thing I will share is honest feedback from some of our customers, and some of our customers have found that because this does have the sunscreen in it, that it does leave a little bit of a white cast. Now, they were commenting and giving the feedback on the old formula when it had SPF 40 instead of 22, so that might be lesser these days, but keep that in mind if you are, using a product like this, that could be a potential issue. Anything that has, a sunscreen in it, you can sometimes get that graying effect or, a little bit of a white cast reflected in it. If you have skin like mine, then it won't make much of a difference because I'm basically as white as you can possibly be. So even if it's got a white cast, it probably matches my skin color anyway. I basically have no pigment. So that is the only thing I would say about this product. It's very, very popular. A lot of people absolutely love it, but a couple of just, hacks for anyone that's looking to purchase this product. If you do have a skin issue like rosacea, I would exercise caution. Make sure you do your patch testing first before you introduce it into your routine. Even though it is advertised as redness, the company is not advertising it as a rosacea relief product because rosacea is a skin condition, a medical skin condition. In order to make claims like that, it would need to be, for example, in Australia, TGA approved, which this one isn't. So just keep an eye out for that. Now, the second viral skincare product, and I think a lot of our listeners will have come across this one, is the Kahi Wrinkle Bounce Multi Balm. So this one really started flying off the shelves after the drama The King. So this was the little balm product that you'll see in a lot of K-dramas, that the main actors will be sort of waving around, moisturizing their face in every second scene. That was certainly the case in the drama The King. Kim Go-eun was literally applying this in every other scene, even when it didn't make a whole lot of sense to the plot. It was actually a little bit funny, but it caught people's attention, so it was a very good marketing strategy. This product has obviously gone very viral on TikTok once people have sort of discovered what it is and what the brand is. So what is it? It's called a multi-balm, and that is because it is basically designed to be used anywhere on your skin that it feels dull or dry. Instant hydration and glow to wherever you apply it. So a lot of people love using it on their neck, their forehead, their lips, anywhere that you need a little bit of an extra boost of moisture. So my own personal experiences with this product are that I do actually like it. I think it is a good product. I think that it works well for people with dry skin. I think it works particularly well in a climate like Korea's. It makes a whole lot of sense if you've got dry air, if you've got a harsh winter or long winter, and you get, just dry spots and things like that popping up, that you can just swipe it over. It blew up also because of the pandemic. It was part of this untacked skincare trend, contactless skincare that you can apply without touching your fingers to your face. So, if you are out and about on the go and you can't wash your hands, but you do just want to touch up, this is a great option. I would say that this is probably, you might find yourself either a mist person or a multi-balm person. That's my honest thought. I think that probably people that really like misting, which you know that I do, will probably fall back on misting rather than a multi-balm product, but that might just be me. I feel like I would reach for my mists more than my balm. That's my honest assessment, but I actually do really like this product. I found a use for it in my skincare routine. I thought it was a very nice product. Who do I think it won't be suitable for? Anyone that lives in the UAE, for one. I can say, being visiting here in Dubai at the moment, I just don't think you would ever need a product like this in this heat. Obviously, I don't live here, but I've been here for half a week now, and I just can't see this being a particularly useful product. I don't think it's going to work for anyone that lives in a really humid area. I just don't think it will be necessary. For people that have oily skin, I think it might make your skin look more oily. That's my honest thought for this product. So TikTok viral, yes. Worthy of praise, yes. But this one, again, is definitely not for everyone. So I guess, decide for yourself whether you think that sounds like you or whether this one might be one to skip. Now, the third one on my list is Some by Me's AHA, BHA, PHA 30 Days Miracle Toner. So look, this one has been the top of the bestsellers list for so many years. It's not a surprise to me that it is TikTok viral. We have sold countless bottles of this. This is a very, very popular product on Style Story as well. Who should use it? Because it is this kind of acidic type of toner, it really is perfect for people looking to remove dead skin cells and unclog pores. That's what it's designed to do. I personally think this is better for people with acne, oily, and combination skin types. It is on the mild side, that is for sure, as with, a lot of other styles of toner like this in Korea. They do tend to be on the mild side. But having said that, I just don't think that people with dry skin, people with sensitive skin need to have this kind of daily interaction necessarily with acids like this. So that's who I would recommend it for. I also think it'll probably be a good option for people that do live in a more humid climate. And indeed, it does tend to sell very well in Southeast Asia. So I think that kind of proves that point as well, that this one will also be a little bit climate specific in addition to skin type specific as well. So if you're on the lookout for something like that, this is a very popular example of an acid style toner that is also TikTok viral. Now, the next one on my list will come as a shock to absolutely no one. And these are all just in random order. I haven't counted who has more hashtags. I don't have that kind of time, sorry. But this one is Laneige's Lip Sleeping Mask. Probably up there. This is so popular. This is a very, very viral product. And it is also one of the most popular products on our website as well. It's a bestseller on woolworths.com.au. This is such a popular product. Literally cannot keep it in stock. So if you're in Australia and looking for this product, you can find it at Woolworths online or at Style Story as well. So what I would say about this product is that it has a waxy formula, if you haven't ever tried it before, a very waxy formula that sort of melts into the lips. But there's no doubt about it that this one is definitely on the heavier side. There are different lip sleeping masks on the market and different lip masks. And I think that when they put lip sleeping in the name, I do actually feel that this is a really good overnight option. It is sticky and all of those things. There's no necessary contraindication for wearing it during the day. It's more just a textural thing, I think, personally. I think there are better options for it during the day if you're looking for a lip mask formula. But this one is pretty universally loved. I've used it. I've tried different types of it before. I've tried, different flavors and whatnot. I can't really see any major contraindications for this product. I think that, if your lips are looking lackluster or whatnot, you will probably enjoy this product. It might just come down to when you apply it. That's all that I could really say about this product. I think that one's a fairly safe bet for most people. Now, the next one on my list is the Axis Y Dark Spot Correcting Glow Serum. Now, this one, I cannot tell you how many people are looking for this product at the moment. It is absolutely crazy how much this has blown up. We've sold out multiple times as well. This one contains 5% niacinamide, so that's why a lot of people like using it after they've had a breakout of acne, because this can help with the spots and the marks left behind, just giving you that nice, more even skin tone. It's also got squalane in it as well. 5% niacinamide, though, is still quite high, particularly if you are a K-beauty lover and you are using lots of different other K-beauty products in your routine. You might find that with the inclusion of this, plus a moisturizer that has 2%, and a sleeping mask that has 2%, and an essence that has 2% or whatnot, that you are getting up there with your niacinamide use. Niacinamide can cause irritation for some people, particularly if they're using a lot in their skincare routine. That would probably be the only thing that I would say, is just check if you are using a whole bunch of different products. You just might not need this one, is the other thing, if you are using all these other products in your routine that do have niacinamide in it. But this one, I cannot tell you how popular it is. this is definitely one of the ones that everyone has been looking for this year, so I can confirm that that one is very popular. Now, the next one is from a brand called Haruharu, and it is their Wonder Black Rice Hyaluronic Toner. So this is another one of these products that has gone viral on TikTok. It's got black rice as one of the ingredients, and basically it is a lightweight toner that is designed to hydrate, condition, and refresh your skin. And by the way, I should add that literally all of these products, let me just double check. Yeah, literally all of these products are on Story. So if you're interested in any of these, we have them all. I will put links to them in the show notes, of course. So this one, again, I feel like this is just a very inoffensive choice. Like, it's not going to aggravate people's skin. It's very similar to a lot of the products that are trending here in Korea, that are the really popular ones at the offline stores here in Korea. So I think this style of toner in general is just popular among people, whether it's people on TikTok, people in Korea, like people in general like this kind of product. This is similar to a lot of the ones that you will find on the top of the charts on apps like Hwahae and whatnot. So go and check that out, I guess. If you can't get your hands on any of those, then this one is very, very similar to a lot of the other products on the market that are like this. So I think you will like it if you are searching for something like that. The next product on my list is really more of a line, and this is of course Etude's Sunjong line. Now, people have asked me before, why don't you rate Sunjong? And it's not that I don't rate it, I don't use it myself. And this is the reason. It's pretty simple. The Etude line and the way that the products are formulated is for people in their teens and 20s. Now, that's not to say that you can't use them when you're in your 30s, 40s or beyond. Obviously you can, but they're formulated for people with those kind of skin types. So what that tends to mean is they're a lot lighter in formulation. Now, if you live in a really humid climate, if you live in Southeast Asia or places like that, then you probably don't need the extra hydration. But if you're someone like me that lives in a place like Korea, which gets very dry in winter, very cold, and you already have dry, disordered skin, for me personally, this is just not enough hydration. So sometimes people, ask me like, why don't you recommend that more? That's just personal to me. In my own skincare routine, you will not find these products, but that doesn't mean that people don't love them. A lot of people really do. And a lot of those people are people in their teens and 20s. So the Sunjong line is a barrier repair line specifically formulated for those people, but they do feature ingredients like panthenol, like madecassoside, which is one of the key components in Centella asiatica. So if you fall into any of those categories, I think you will love these products, and indeed a lot of people do love them. I don't think they're the best fit for mature skin. That's my honest thought, but potentially if you were in a really humid climate, it might be okay. I think if you have dry, mature skin, or you live anywhere with a colder climate, I don't know whether this would be my first pick. That's what I would say. Now, the next product on my list is another one that has also recently been updated, but let me introduce it first. That is Laneige's Cream Skin. So the Cream Skin Refiner is basically what they advertise it as is a moisturizer and a toner in a single product. And a lot of people don't know how to feel about that, I guess, but if you haven't tried it before, you're like, well, how does that really work? So I think that this is a really, really interesting product, potentially overhyped, is my honest thought. And that's just because I think you can get the same results from other products on the market. I think it's a very interesting concept of a product. It does leave an oily film on the skin of a lot of people, and this is apparently what they were trying to get rid of with the upgraded version. So this year, 2023, they have released the Serapeptide version, and we actually do have that version on our website at the moment. So the difference between the old and new versions, the the old version was 150 mils. The new version is 170. So you do get more product. It is more expensive and the packaging is more bulky, but they are making refills for it now. So I think depending on how you use it, that might work really, really well for you. So the packaging itself, they've changed it. You'll see if you go and check the link that I will leave in the show notes, you can see what the new packaging looks like. But they've got the refillable bags that you can then pour into the packaging so that you don't have to repurchase the packaging every time. Again, I think this product works better for people with dry skin. I don't know that this would be a very good fit for people that have oily skin, but I suppose if you were using this instead of other steps, it might work. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sold on that as an idea, to be honest. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just thinking it over now. Could it work? Yes. Do I feel like sealing everything in with a moisturizer is better? Probably also yes. So I think the people that really love this, I think will be people that fall into that category that do have like a drier skin type. I'll be interested to see how people react to the new formula because it is quite different, but the early feedback I've heard is that people feel like it feels the same on the skin. So I think time will tell with that, but they have updated it. So if you've tried it in the past and maybe didn't love it, or you haven't tried it yet, but you're about to, you might end up with a new formula. So just keep that in mind. Now, the next product on my list is iUnique's Calendula Complete Deep Cleansing Oil. And I cannot tell you how much I hate this product. This one is TikTok viral. People absolutely swear by it. People love it. And this product for me, I do not understand it at all. I don't like this product. I can say that with like my hand on my heart. It just isn't for me. For me, it felt like putting cooking oil on my face. It didn't emulsify nicely, but I potentially am in the minority here. This is such a popular product. It has sunflower seed oil, ylang, which I hope, oh my God, why is that so hard to say? Ylang flower oil, which is designed to soothe the skin and also, obviously the whole point of this product is to take your makeup off. So a lot of people say that they absolutely love it as the first step in their double cleanse. I will let you guys make your own decision. Don't be necessarily swayed by me, but this is one product that whenever I see people recommending it, I'm like, why though? So look, that I'm obviously not one of the people raving about it on TikTok, but plenty of other people are. So look, you make your own decision, but that's my personal experience with that product. I'm not a fan. Now, the last one on my list is Benton Snail Bee High Content Essence. And this little product and I have such a long history together, and I feel sorry for this product in some ways because I feel like it has just been completely overtaken by the CosRX Advanced Snail Mucin Essence, which is another TikTok viral product, obviously, that everybody loves. And they were released around a similar time. Like they were both on the market and both very, very popular products for quite a long time. So this product it combines snail mucin and bee venom. So, that was and still is an interesting combination of ingredients, I think, for a lot of people. It doesn't have any scent or chemical fragrances added. So it's just like a very how should I say it, like a thicker liquid type of product that you apply into your skin, and it helps to even out your skin tone, improve your moisture. It's a typical essence style product. It's nowhere near as sticky as the CosRX one, which is the other competing product, but I feel like over the years this little guy just got dwarfed by like the more popular and more famous CosRX one, and that always makes me a little bit sad for it because I think it's actually a really good product. And if I had to have my pick, look, it's been a long time since I've had either of those products in my routine. I think I might pick this. I think I might. The CosRX one makes me break out, so that's why it hasn't been in my routine for yonks. It has not been in my routine for so many years, but this one just, I feel like it's it is less popular, but not for a good reason. I actually think they're both really, really good products. So give this one a try, and particularly give this one a try if you didn't like the CosRx Snail Mucin Essence. That's the one that everyone raves about. That one is obviously also TikTok famous, but that one is the one that gets all the airtime. This one should get more airtime than it does if people like that other product. I think it's a really good product, and I feel sad about that. Like it's still there and it's still going, but I've noticed the brand has like changed the packaging for it, and they have increased the amount of the volume of the product in it as well. And I think they're trying to compete against this obviously now much more famous product, which is just always a very unenviable position to be in. But I have a lot of love for this. I really do. Like, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's a little bit of jong, the Korean word jong, which is like you develop an attachment to something after so many years. And I really do. I feel like I have jong for this product. It was there with me from like the very beginning of my K-beauty journey. And, Benton is a good brand. They do really work hard to come up with their products and formulations. And they're a good brand to work with as well. So I have a lot of respect for them. So look, that's just my personal feelings. I like that product. Give it a try. Don't be swayed by the popular one. I feel like at this point, CosRx, the Advanced Nail Essence, is like the pretty and the hot girl at school that just like everyone likes. And like Benton is like the one that doesn't get as much love, but it deserves it. All right, I'm gonna finish it up here. I'm sure there are a whole lot more TikTok viral products out there, but I just thought I would run through some of the ones today, share my honest thoughts on who I think that they will work for, because when products get really hyped up, people are like, excellent, everyone should use this. And for some of these products, I think that's probably a safe bet. But then for others of them, I think from personal experience, from talking to our customers, and just, seeing a lot of the other things that people don't like about them, I'm passing on some of that so you can make a choice, an informed choice about whether you think it's going to be the right product for you or not. Because, things go viral for a whole lot of different reasons. It doesn't mean that they're the best on the market, they're the cheapest on the market, or that they are necessarily for everyone. So hopefully you found some of this useful. A couple of the formulas have been updated as well. So I thought I would just share that information in case anyone is making a purchasing decision in the next couple of months, that there will be changes to some of these formulas. All right, I'm going to finish it up here for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please share it with a friend, and I will be back in your ears next week. Until then, I will see you on Style Story.